it's Alex, and I'm in my workshop doing the most important thing of the day, making the cup of tea. Now behind me I have a car, or actually it's next to me now. Wait, I've got a car in for some work and I'm excited to do it. Can you see what it is? It is a Rover 2000 TC. So a bit like mine, but this is a Series 2 and it's got 2 carbs instead of one puny little one like my car has. And with it being a TC, it's a manual. They never did a TC 4-pot automatic. They were all manual for whatever reason. Oh, I've locked it. Because I'm good like that, you see. Make sure it's nice and secure, all locked up in the workshop. So yeah, this is in because, and that's reminding me, I'm going to go and have a look. Let's put my torch on. I forgot to put my drip trays down last night. Let's see what we've got. Oh, look at that. Not a dribble. Well, that's good, but also a bit confusing because it's in here because it's got a water leak. So maybe it only leaks under pressure, but it looks like it's coming from under the carb, so probably the water jacket, the engine side plate. I have got a new old stock plate here, a little bit of surface rust in the corner, but I've got one there just in case. And I've got a new gasket. So today my plan is to just sort of assess it, just to make sure it is the engine side plate and nothing else, and then go from there. I've been told a couple of times now that my audio is a bit poo. I think it's fine now, but if I go to walk away over there, you won't hear me very well. So I have ordered myself a microphone, you know, one of them you just clip on your lapel. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that and seeing what the audio will be like then. But I'm just going to go and open the bonnet now and make a start. That always throws me out. I don't know why, but on the later cars, on the Series 2, they changed the position of the bonnet. What do you call it? Prop. Bonnet prop. Because on this model it clips onto the bonnet, but on mine it clips down onto the wing, so that often throws me out a bit. It's a bit dark in there. I'm wondering if I push it back a bit, I might be able to get these lights to shine in a bit better. A little bit better. It'd be better if the bonnet wasn't there. I might have to invest in one of those, you sort of see them at car shows when people are showing off their engine bays and stuff. They've got these big long extendable poles that prop the bonnet open really wide, and I think maybe I should get one of those. So I should be able to prop the bonnet up much wider. See? Yeah, that would be ideal if I could have it up that high. Yeah, I think it's something I'm going to invest in. I mean, I could just use a broom, couldn't I? Ta-da! Propped it up with a big bit of wood that I had kicking about. And it ain't going anywhere. That's solid. And it's not doing any damage to the car, which is good, because it goes straight down through that gap there onto the floor. Ideal. And it's out of my way because I'll be working on this side. Yes, I'm happy with that for now. I'll get something a bit safer and proper in the future. So we reckon there is a water leak down here somewhere. He's saying it's definitely under the carbs. I think I'm going to have a little lie down on the floor and have a peer up underneath. Oh dear me. Started taking this apart. So air filter's come off. We got no gaskets here, which I'm pretty sure we should have. There's like, there should be this here. I don't know if you can see clear enough. Can you see me tickling that little dangly thing there? That's a screw, and it shouldn't be. That should be a little tiny bolt, so that was a bit awkward to get into. Not only that, this is for the choke mechanism, by the way. Yesterday when I brought it in, it was a bit farty, and I thought it felt like the choke was sticking. And yeah, whoever had adjusted the choke cable, they'd fitted it so the choke was on. Yeah, even when the choke in the car is pushed in, it was leaving it on, which is a bit rubbish. So yeah, accelerator cable's off, vacuum advance is off. I've undone the fuel line, just hooked that out of the way. Thankfully not much spillage. On to the next bit. Brake vacuum hose. What was going on with that? Me no likey. Me no likey. I think we'll treat this lovely car. Cool, it's barely hanging in there. We'll treat this lovely car to a new brake servo hose. I'm sure I've got loads kicking about. Oh, let's see how much of this antifreeze is going to go into the bucket and not on my floor. Come on, you, give it to me. There's one thing I struggle with myself, is strength in my hands. Let's loosen that off a bit more. Hang on, where's my screwdriver gone? Here we are. Slacken that off a bit more, I reckon. Thankfully, they're coming undone quite nicely. A small layer of rust there. Underneath the Jubilee. Oh dear, it's quite watery. I don't think we'll bother saving this. I think we'll put nice fresh. Whee! Nice fresh stuff in. I wonder how much of that's going on the floor. Looks like there's quite a bit going on the floor, to be honest. Oh well, I've got a mop. Oh, how refreshing. I'm not gonna wee there. There you go. Oh yes, I made a mess. God damn it. Oh well. Unexpected mopping of the workshop floor today. Don't think we'll charge the customer for that. Oh dear. I guess I got 50% in the bucket. The other 50 found its way out. This mop's a bit rubbish, isn't it? It's not really soaking this up. Oh well, what do you expect for £2.99? Maybe I should get a better mop. Recommendations on a better mop in the comments there. Just to get a majority up with this. And I can use a bit of blue roll to mop the rest up. So we don't want to be walking around in this all day. I think I've loosened all the bolts needed. So I'm hoping. I wonder if I've missed anything. I don't think so. I think it just needs a good yank. Here it comes. Whew. Come on, sweetie. Give us your carbs. We have liftoff. And there is the twin carb setup. So if ever you want to take the carbs off, it's best just to take the whole manifold off. Right, let's put these somewhere safe. Oh yes, because they seem to be weeing coolant. Because the inlet manifold on these has the coolant running through them. My bad. Had a little wee. At least it's not fuel or anything. It's just a bit of coolant. Oh, there's a hole there. That's for draining. There we are. Needs a wash anyway, don't you, eh? So yes. What was the gasket like on that, out of curiosity? Let's have a look. Yuck. Look at that, and I haven't ripped that. And that piece missing. Oh, it is stuck on the car still. But yeah, they're knackered. So we'll get some new ones of those. So the TC. Oh, you can see the exhaust manifold's been blowing as well. And they're very known for breaking. And this one is definitely broken. So I shall show you, before I attempt to try and remove it, how bad it is. Here we are, and you can see very, very sooty here. Very sooty, so it's obviously been blowing. But the famous bit here, I think, it's been blowing here on this join. There's so many little joins and welds, you see. And I think it's been blowing there. Yes. TC manifolds. Has anyone remanufactured them yet? To look into it. But yeah, but we try and be careful removing this because, yes. Oh look, we can see that rusty mark down there. That'll be where that side plate's been leaking. It's all very moist down there. That's not just from me emptying out the heater box and things. Yeah, I really think somebody's converted this from rod to cable, which is a bit weird. And yeah, I hope the choke cables are okay. They look alright. Let's just tuck them out of the way. There we go. Oh, fun. Let's try and get this thing off. Satan often helped design things on Rover. And in there is a bolt holding this manifold on. How the flip are you meant to get to that, to undo that in there? If it was my car, I'd be cutting a little bit of metal out of that to get to it. But it's not my car, so I'm going to struggle. It's time for more bits of the car to come off. Here they come. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Here is the TC manifold. Not bad. So it's got these little sort of copper crushable ring things that go on. So we'll get new ones of those. Everything else looks okay on it. It's just that one split needs a bloody good clean up. Oof. Just when you thought no more bits were going to come out of this car, we've got an engine mount. And, well, I say engine mount, engine bracket, and then this little like heat shield thing that goes over the engine mount. I mean, it could do with a new engine mount. Again, it's more expensive for the customer, isn't it? You know, but it's like, well, while we've got it apart, we might as well. I think there's like a Volkswagen Golf engine mount that's like the same. It fits in the hole. And Colin Gold told me that. At Kingsdown Garage. He told me that. Well, actually sold me one because I fitted one to my P6. But I don't know if you can get the genuine Rover ones. I think it's just cheaper to get the Volkswagen one. Right, let's put these down. I popped you in here just so you can see what a horrible little job this actually is. Now, thankfully, all these very small bolts are coming undone. I've cracked them all off. Now, I'm looking forward to getting this off because normally they're absolutely full of sludge. I can see my drip tray is only catching 50% of this water again. Not a lot I can do about it because I have got my jack there supporting the engine. So, never mind. Even though we've drained the coolant out the radiator and stuff, there's still water that's going to be trapped in here. We can't really avoid it. So yeah, I'm just going to undo all these things here. I could use my ratchet or nut gun, but you get a better feel for it with a spanner, and you really don't want any of these to snap. So I've taken 6 little ones out to give me enough room to get these special bolts out. Let me just grab one to show you. There's 3. There's 2 that look like this and one that hasn't got a stud on it. These are what the engine bracket goes on to for the engine mount. And they are actually called special bolts. And they're pretty manky, so they'll get a good clean up before they go back on. But yeah, they're quite awkward to get on because the thread's so long. But I had a nice ring spanner, you know, one of those swan neck jobbies, so I managed to pull that out nicely. But yeah, now we've got all these little ones to get out, and then we can see what sludge we've got. This is getting silly now. There's more pieces of this car that's got to come out. So I had to pause there. What a complete arse to get the starter motor out. The bottom bolt goes through a bracket that's got an exhaust mount on it, basically. So you can't just pull the starter motor off because the mount's in the way. So I've just taken the bolt out because I was hoping to leave the bolt there and just pull the starter motor off the bolt. But that didn't go to plan, so I've just awkwardly taken the bolt out. And so I'm hoping I can twist it out away from that mount to get it out. So we'll see. So behind there. Yes! Here we go. Ooh, it's a boy. Now I could have got away with just sort of loosening this off and pulling it back a bit just to get those little bolts out for the side plate, but I just felt like that was just a bit of a bodge. It didn't take too much effort just to get this out, and it's out the way then, so it won't get all wet when we're cleaning out the side plate. Oh, somebody started something fruity up outside. I wonder what that is. Obviously we need to be careful we're not going to get loads of water in the starter motor hole now, because we don't really want a wet flywheel now, do we? Only a couple more bolts to come out and we can see what horrors lurk beneath. I want to know what that is running outside. Shall I go and be nosy? Come on. Let's just go and see what that is. Oh, is it gone? Oh, it's only a Mercedes. It's a modern Mercedes. Sounds fruity though. But yeah, it's just a modern Mercedes thing. Back to work, Alex. Back to work. There we go. That's the last one there, really. I've just got these 2 on the corner. that are holding it in. I can't wait to see what's behind here. Hopefully, I say hopefully, I mean hopefully not really, but I'm guessing there's going to be a load of sludge behind here. And it'll be brown sludge. Gross. Right, they're all out. So it's just floating. Uh-oh, dropped one. Right, are we ready? Are we ready? Oh, not too bad. There we go. The horrors that lie beneath a Rover 2000 engine side plate. Yeah, look at this. Not too bad. I've seen worse. Mine was worse. It's a lot flaky. Oh, look at that. Poor little car. Don't want that in you, do you? Oh. Well, we shall clean all this out best we can. It's going to be a messy job. Oh, look, all built up in there. It's like blimmin', you know, what you get at the seaside. Sort of shingle. Where's the fossils? Is there a dinosaur in there? Anyway, enough of this chit chat. Got to scrape off all the old remnants of whatever's there. I don't know if you call that a gasket or just sediment. Yeah. Okay, well, cleaning time. There you go. I really want to sort that wiring out. I'm going to have to speak to the owner and say, please, sir, can you pay me to sort this out because it looks bloody horrible and unreliable. Well, I think that's enough P6 on the floor for one day, isn't it? I haven't worked out whether the side plate has a hole in it or not, but I'll look into that on another day because I haven't got my watch on. But there is a massive clock up there. Time's getting on, and my friend Simon's visiting. He's bringing me a burger, so I don't want my burger to go cold, and I don't want him to have to sit outside my front door. So yes, I'm happy with what I've done today. So engine-wise, all I've got left to do, I'll show you. All I've got left to do, it's nice and clean now, is get this old gasket off, which is proving very hard. So I'm going to try and burn it off. Burn some of it off anyway, but I've run out of gas on my fire thing. Yes, we'll get that old gasket off, and then we've got to clean up the exhaust and inlet manifold faces, and then that's all ready for action. So turn that off. Ooh, that's bright. So I shall speak to the owner tonight, see if he wants me to tidy that wiring up, because that looks a bit what was the other thing? Ooh, no, I really should have pen and paper down here so I can actually write things down. There's the wiring, and the welding on the exhaust manifold, which I've put in the car because at the moment my welder is still at home because I've still got a bit of welding that I want to do on Mr. Jenkins, my P6. So yes, the manifold off of this P6 is in the boot of my Marina, and yes, hopefully we'll weld that up. Can't see why not, it's metal. And yeah, exciting times. I'm really happy with the work I've done today. I've enjoyed it. Yes, it's taken me a lot longer than I had quoted the customer, but there you go. Such is life, isn't it? You win some, you lose some. Right then, time to go home. Thanks for watching. Bye.